Now yesterday I was on YouTube like I always am, and I came across a video from Genius titled Freaky Friday and Lil Dicky's History with the N-word. Now this kind of sparked my interest because I know for sure that Lil Dicky wasn't really the person who said the N-word in the song, but it was really Chris Brown.
Wonder if I can say the N-word. Wait, can I really say the N-word? What up my nigga? What up my nigga? Big ups my nigga. We are my nigga. You pussy ass nigga.
So if you haven't seen the video from Genius, I want you to go and watch the video. It's at the top of the description, and then come back to this video because this is a response to that video. But anyway, let's talk about some of the things Genius brought up in their video. So the video from Genius is basically aiming at the fact that Lil Dicky's history with the N-word is a little bit problematic, just for the simple fact that he has in the past kind of mentioned in some of his tracks that he wants to say the N-word when he's rapping, but obviously he can't do it because he's white. And according to Dicky, black rappers have an advantage because it's easier for them to rhyme since they can't say the word. But one thing Genius brought up in the video was the fact that Lil Dicky actually co-wrote the song, and this is an issue because Chris Brown's verse contains back-to-back lines of that word. Now if you've seen the video and you've actually scrolled through the comments in the video, then you know that I actually dropped a comment on the video saying this is a big reach, Genius. The entire song is based around comedy. It'd be a different story if he said the word himself. Don't crucify Lil Dicky. So this comment got 2,000 likes, which was clear to me that a lot of people did agree with my perspective of this entire situation, and the video almost has 4,000 dislikes, so I knew for sure that there was a big chunk of people who agreed with what I was saying. And I still feel the same exact way as I did when I wrote that comment, because the song and the music video clearly has comedy written all over it, and that's a big part of the entire concept and the purpose of the entire track. And the fact that Lil Dicky didn't say the word himself, but it was really Chris Brown who's performing the verse who did, this all just makes this conversation a non-issue. Yes, you could argue against this and say, well, Lil Dicky co-wrote the song, and he's clearly shown in the past that he does want to say the N-word, and he's clearly mad about the fact that black rappers can use the word and he can't. I mean, he said it in one of his tracks, and to that I say, you do know that we're talking about Lil Dicky here, right? We're not talking about Macklemore here. We're talking about a comedian rapper who says a lot of, to put it simply, a lot of obnoxious shit. I'm looking at this entire situation and I can't really see any ill harm being done from Lil Dicky's side. I do comprehend the fact that this could be seen as him trying to get as close as possible to saying the N-word, but then again, that's the entire concept of the music video and the song, to switch bodies with Chris Brown and become another person instead of yourself. So at the end of the day, does it even really matter what Chris Brown says even though Lil Dicky co-wrote the song? I personally don't think it matters at all, because it's not like anybody's holding a gun to Chris's head telling him he has to say this. Ultimately for me, it just comes down to the cold hard facts. Did Lil Dicky say the N-word in Freaky Friday himself? No, he didn't, so let's not create something out of nothing and let's not try to stir up any imaginary controversy. Now I do think that Genius has a lot of great content and I do enjoy a lot of what they put out, but then again, you can't always agree on everything just like you do with my videos. I'm sure that there's a lot of things that I post that you don't necessarily agree with, and it's completely normal. So just remember to, instead of hating on Genius, let's have an intellectual discussion where we respond to each other back and forth without bashing each other, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about for me. Now, what do you personally think about this entire discussion? Do you think that Lil Dicky's history with the N-word is a real issue, or do you think that it's not an issue? Definitely let me know in the comment section below and let's have a discussion about this. By the way, after I drop this video, I'm gonna go on Instagram live and just talk about music. I've been doing that a lot recently and I really enjoy it, so if you are interested in that, definitely go and follow me on Instagram. It's on the screen right now. But other than that, let's have a discussion about this Lil Dicky topic. But as always, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This channel is all about bringing together people like you who enjoy music and start a discussion on different topics like this. And of course, like the video if you enjoyed it, follow me on all my social media accounts. It's on the screen, and I'm out.